I was coaching football when I got saved. I didn't get saved till my late 20s. I quit my job. I was living in Fayetteville, Arkansas, moved to here to Fort Worth, and I went to work in the mailroom here at KCM. The lady who was over that, she came to me one day and she gave me a VHS tape. And she said, you need to watch this. So I go and I put it in and I watch it, and it's a sea of people, like unending people. And I'm weeping as I watch it. And I go back to her and I say, that was awesome, but you know, what does that have to do with me? And she says, that's the only thing I could find that looked anything like what God showed me about your life. And I remember thinking to myself at the time, what is she talking about? I mean, that was somewhere in Africa, obviously, and but what it was a Reinhard Bonnke crusade. So then, in 2019, it comes up in my heart, Christ for All Nations, which is the ministry of Reinhard Bonnke that he started. They used to have something called School of Evangelism, and it was a 4 or 5 day event that they held in Orlando at their studios, and it was just kind of an immersion. And I was praying one morning, and that just came up in my spirit. You need to go to that. At this point, actually, I don't even remember this video that I had seen years before. And they have these big, huge pictures on the walls of just massive crowds of people like you've never seen. It's and it was actually seeing those pictures that caused me to, this is that video. This is the woman. This is Reinhard Bonnke. And I'm this is Reinhard Bonnke. This place that I'm in right now, this is what she was talking about. I am in the right place, praise God. And so that started a relationship with CFAN. And then I went through a program they call boot camp about 6 months after that. And so in the past 3 years, after being trained by them and then going out on our own, you know, we had seen 20,000 people get saved. Now we've seen, in the past 3 years, 662,941 people saved, counted people. And, you know, now that's exactly what we do 20 years later. And so that vision was kind of implanted in me then, even though I had no idea what it was. He gives you this big vision.
Yeah.
But then you don't have any idea of how to get there. And something that he has impressed upon me so much is that in order for me to accomplish the big vision, I need to complete the little vision he gives me every day. And that is hearing his voice and doing this thing that he has told me to do. Go serve here, go do this, go give this to them. You know, one thing leading to another, obeying, learning to trust the voice of God. You know, when God gives me a vision of something, that's my word from God to stand on. That's what I need to remember, that vision, in order to have faith to walk it out. And, you know, he will give you that vision that is 1,000 steps away or more, and then he'll tell you the first one to do. But if I don't take this first step, I'm never finding out about the second or the third, much less the 1,000th. I'm just doing what I've learned from Brother Copeland or Brother Moore, and they've kind of blazed the trail for us that we can follow after that. And, you know, a big area obviously is finances. It costs a lot of money to do these things, but being connected with the Copelands by sowing our seed into them, I know I'm sowing into good ground, and that my harvest is going to be quick and abundant.